Air superiority and significant losses among the enemy ranks. Israel claims to have destroyed one-third of Iran's ballistic missile launchers. The exchange of fire between Tehran and Tel Aviv can now essentially be called open warfare. Last night, Israel carried out further bombings of the Iranian capital. Government buildings were reportedly hit. Iran, in turn, continues to shell Israeli refineries. This is a propaganda video published by the Iranian army. Social media accounts announce that the worst is yet to come, for Israel, of course. Tel Aviv, on the other hand, argues that it is Tehran that is losing its strike capability. The effects, in the form of a rapidly growing number of buildings reduced to rubble throughout Israel, do not confirm this for the time being. The fact is, however, that in the air, the lions of the south are basically doing whatever they want. We can now say that we have achieved complete air superiority over Tehran's airspace. We are attacking in real-time Iranian cells that are firing rockets at the state of Israel and at our aircraft. The ability to close the circle, which we have seen so far in Gaza, Lebanon, Judea and Samaria, is now also happening in Iran. Israel claims that it has so far managed to destroy over 120 ballistic missile launchers, which has significantly reduced the frequency of attacks. The Israeli hunt for Iranian commanders is also continuing.
We have gone so far and eliminated essentially all the senior commanders in the Iranian regime, and we will continue operating until we feel that we are able to remove this existential threat from Israel.
The latest victim, after Army and Defense Ministry commanders, is said to be the head of the Iranian intelligence. According to Israeli authorities, the campaign is aimed solely at the Iranian army and nuclear program. Unlike the criminal regime of Iran, which attacks our citizens and comes to kill children and women, we say to the citizens of Tehran, run away, and then we act. We are on the path to victory, and this will be achieved thanks to our heroic pilots, our wonderful ground crews, who are also doing an amazing job. The problem is that the harder Israel strikes, the stronger the Iranian response. We are warning the Israelis in advance for the coming days. Leave the occupied territories because in the near future they will certainly become uninhabitable. Despite international pressure, neither side seems willing to de-escalate the situation for now. What's more, it seems that the major global players are watching the Middle East from the sidelines for the time being. The situation in the Middle East is to be the main topic of the G7 leaders meeting in Canada. The Americans were to unofficially refuse Israel's request to join active military operations while calling on Iran to negotiate.
Well, I hope there's going to be a deal. I think it's time for a deal, and we'll see what happens, but sometimes they have to fight it out, but we're going to see what happens. I think there's a good chance there'll be a deal.
This refers to the nuclear agreement with Iran, which was supposed to signal its readiness for talks through diplomatic channels. However, the signals from Tehran are contradictory, as the regime representative said over the weekend that the negotiations are pointless and that Iran is ready for a long war. A justified and powerful response from the Islamic Republic of Iran will make the enemy regret its foolish actions. As our great Imam said, whenever the flag falls from the hands of one commander, another capable commander will pick it up and enter the battlefield. In addition to military action, Israel is also conducting a psychological operation, mainly through social media, calling on the citizens of Iran to rise up against the Ayatollah regime.